We're in Greenland, where life has always been cold and tough, but now there's a new kind of threat. Climate change is hitting these places the hardest. The people and the wildlife here are seeing the dramatic effects of a rapidly warming world. For the Inuit people, hunting is an important part of their culture and survival. Though we may not always approve of it back home, they have survived this way for thousands of years. I'm with expert polar explorer Sarah McNair Landry and our guide Akaru. He's got something remarkable to show us.
You told me I wasn't going to get hot water for the entire month I was here.
It is 61.
61 degrees?
Yeah.
Check this out.
These hot springs are used by local people to clean the carcasses of the animals they hunt.
Oh no!
Oh.
Don't pull the tusk out. Walrus is not very common around here, is it? You see many walrus?
Not many.
Not many. Oh, that smell is absolutely horrific. Yeah, I've got to show you this. Akaru, what do you call this?
Coco.
Kok. So that is a very distinct part of the walrus. In science, we call it a baculum. And it's the penis bone of the walrus. And they've actually been used as weapons, as clubs. I am going to be stinking of this for the whole of the rest of the trip. I didn't think this through.
Hidden in the dark water is something I never thought I'd get this close to.
Oh, wow. That's a polar bear jaw.
Yeah.
Is this the bear?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the
lower
under jaw.
Yeah.
Is this part of that one?
It could be. Well, that's definitely the lower jaw of a bear. And that just fits there, underneath the zygomatic arch. And that's it, yeah. It really brings it home to you quite how potent a predator these are in life when you see the skull like this. That's really, really intimidating. When were these bears hunted?
In winter.
This winter?
Yeah.
So all of these bears were shot in the last 2 months, 3 months?
Yeah.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah.
There is a quota, there are permits that people are given for a certain amount of polar bears per season, per year. And this season that was done very, very quickly.
The people here are allowed to kill 35 bears a year. They use them for food and clothing, and hunting has been the way of life for generations. Seeing these bones is difficult.
As the ice breaks up more quickly and earlier, more and more polar bears are going to be coming into towns looking for food. It's inevitable. And many of those bears are going to end up like this. It's a tricky moment for a naturalist to see something like this. Mm-hmm. You know, it's very hard to put into perspective how I feel about polar bears and how scared I am for their future and the fact that people here are hunting them and in such numbers. But I guess what people here take is insignificant to the effect that we're having on polar bears by our actions.
But we have to remember that hunting bears and other wildlife is a huge part of the culture in this part of the world. The much bigger threat to everything up here is climate change. And that's something we should be able to see firsthand as we continue on our expedition, kayaking through an Arctic fjord earlier in the year than has ever before been possible.